Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's data analyst project, we'll be using a SQL window function to return your top 10 best customers according to revenue. So moving over to SQL Server, this is just a very generic revenue transaction table. So the very first thing that we need to do is we need to aggregate revenue by customer. We will do customer ID, and then we will sum the purchase amount. We're going to use a coalesce to make sure that any null values in this column get converted to 0 before the summation process. Okay, great. So now we have a revenue aggregated to the customer. The next thing we need to do is we need to create a window function that essentially ranks these customers so that we can return the top 10 highest spending customers and then add them to our Excel workbook. Alright, so let's grab these columns. Okay, so here's where the fun begins. We're going to do a row number over, and then all we're going to do is say order by revenue descending. So what that's going to do is the customer with the highest or largest revenue number is going to get the index of 1. And then the second highest customer will get the index of 2, and so on and so forth. We can call this revenue rank. Let's just call this this entire subselect the rev table. So if we want to get our top 10 spenders, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take this ranking and put a value somewhere in our where clause. So we'll do this now. So by adding that statement right there, we're going to return our top 10 spenders. Cool, so here are our top 10 spenders. Our number one spender has spent basically life to date $442, and then our 10th best spender has spent $307. Okay, so this is pretty cool, but we can actually go a little further and make our code even more flexible and dynamic. So we're going to declare a variable up here. And what we're going to do is we just declared a variable called spender rank, and right now it's set to 10, right? So what we can do is, instead of having this manual value in here, we can just put that there and just say, hey, I want to return the records with a revenue rank that's less than or equal to 10, right? That's going to bring back our top 10 best customers. So we can rerun this query, and it's returning our top 10 best customers. Now what we can do is we can just change this up here and say, I want to return our top 100 best customers ranked by revenue descending. Right? So the highest revenue value to the lowest revenue value for the top 100. And there we go. So this just outputted 100 records. The top spender at 442, or 100 spender at 205. So this is returning our best customers ordered by revenue descending. But if we remove this descending part, we can actually return the bottom 100 customers, or the top 100 worst customers based on the lowest revenue. So here we are. The top worst customer based on revenue is at 99 cents, and then our 100th is also at 99 cents. So this is interesting. If it's the same value, then the revenue rank gets assigned arbitrarily like that. But anyway, we want the best customers in this example, so let's add the descending back. And then let's go ahead and change this up here from 100 to 10. And again, by making those changes, we're returning the top 10 best customers based on revenue. And here they are. So you can copy this, and then you can move that over to Excel as you please. And then manipulate the data as you wish. Here it is, our 442, and then our 10th best spender at 307. I personally like to make some cosmetic changes here and there, so I will do that now. But there you go. So in summary, in today's tutorial, I showed you how to utilize a SQL window function to return the top 10 best customers ordered by their revenue. I hope you found this useful. Please continue to like and subscribe to this channel.